This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by
Mattress Firm, our premier mattress provider. They provide a 120-night sleep trial, so if your mattress is not perfect, they will pick it up and find you a new one. Save 10% off your order with code MMANUTS10. Crowd Cow, the marketplace for high-quality craft beef and meats from ranches around the world. Save $15 off your first box with code MMA15. NordVPN, get advanced security, internet freedom, and complete privacy. Save 73% off the 2-year plan plus 4 months free with code MMANUTS. Viome, get health insights, personalized food recommendations, and precision supplements formulated just for you. Save $10 off your order with code MMA10. Defense Soap, everyday soaps for everybody. Use code MMANUTS to save 15% off your order.
Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 545.
545!
My name's Ingo Weigel.
Matt Groth, MMA show. By fans, for fans, walk the line between serious and ridiculous. What's happening?
Well, the Michigan Wolverines won the Big Ten championship.
Woo woo!
That's happening.
What else? The Bears win?
No.
Not so much.
But the Lions did.
Yeah, I saw. Like, well,
Beat
the only
the
reason I
Vikings.
saw is because people were posting. Who is it? Jared Goff's girlfriend. I guess she was doing some Sports Illustrated bikini swimsuit shot on the beach, and they were telling her, "Hey, I don't know if it's her, if they're married or engaged, but." Let's just call it his girlfriend. And she's just jumping around, her tits are bouncing all over, and like, hey, cool, she's in a bikini. That's how I knew that they won. That was the news article.
In the bikini because they won, so she was excited.
No, but she was super excited in the bikini.
Ah, okay.
That's what it's all about.
It is.
Bears, they lose. Blackhawks, they win. Yeah, they've changed coaches, and now they're 8-4. Imagine how that works.
Crazy. They
Weird.
were like 0-13 that one night we were watching them, right?
It was something ridiculous. Like they had one game and 11 losses. 1 win, 11 losses. Change your coach, 8 wins, 4 losses. Still may be too late. It still may be too late because they actually haven't gained anything going forward and as far as like the standings. But when you dig yourself a hole, it's very hard to get out of.
It is.
Speaking of holes,
And are you going to talk about the UFC?
I don't know. I was going to say Paige Van Zandt. No. Yeah, let's talk about UFC.
How about
just
Clay Guida's hole at the top of his head? He's when his little thing came out, he was balding back there. That was weird.
Yeah, that shit happens, right?
It does. He should just shave his head. This looks strange to
I
me.
know. But hey, he got a win, right? Good for him.
He did. Yeah, submitting Santos in the second round. Because he like applied the Homer Simpson approach though, was just like, I'm gonna take all of your punishment and then you're gonna be tired. That's what I'm doing.
Yeah.
So
well, that's kind of what happened Jose Aldo versus Rob Font. I thought that's what Aldo did in the first round. I'm gonna eat everything you throw at me, and then I'm gonna land something hard, drop him in the first, drop Rob, and gets it close to finishing it, and then just proceeds to get stronger and stronger. And then it goes to like a grappling based attack in 3, 4, and 5, something like that. So I don't know. What'd you think about his performance? Is he back to championship Aldo or?
I think he's looking pretty solid. I can't compare to championship Aldo, but he looks tough and in shape, in my opinion. And he called out TJ Dillashaw after the fight. So, I mean, I think he's hungry. He's like, I want to fight, so he doesn't want to wait. Because there's title fights all locked up. He just wants to fight TJ
and drink Hollerhead with his fucked up eyeball.
That is a pretty messed up eyeball. That sucker swelled up bad, like in the second or third round.
I thought they might stop it. It was so bad. Like, can you even see at this point? Like, man, but I don't know how many leg kicks I counted. There was at least one where he kind of swept out Font's leg on it. But again, he's just primarily boxing, and he'll check the occasional kick, but just fucking throw the leg kicks, man. I want to see that Uriah Faber action where he just beat the shit out of Uriah Faber for 5 rounds and could have finished him with leg kicks, but was nice to him in that 5th round. And then Faber's leg is all fucked up for, I don't know, weeks.
He wasn't right forever. Yeah.
No, and I forgot who else said that happened to him. I think it was Randy Couture talking about someone he fought, maybe Pedro Hizzo. I don't remember, but someone fucked him up with leg kicks, and he said his legs were never right after he ate all those. I'm like, that shit's devastating. And I don't know. And I don't think Aldo has ever said why he stopped throwing them. Have you heard anything of like, what's the reasoning? Is it
no
all this, everybody breaking their leg off, like Anderson Silva, Chris Weidman, Conor McGregor, Corey Hill? I mean, all these, is that what's going on?
He's trying to protect the leg. I don't know.
He's saving it for like a massive fight.
Yeah, a big fight, big money fight. Then he'll be throwing it again.
I get you. And then let's talk about that TJ Dillashaw. That's an interesting fight. Who wins that? If that's two fight, I don't know.
It's really close. I think Aldo can win, but it depends which TJ we get, you know? So if he's aggressive, hungry, and he has cardio, that's probably a bad day for Aldo.
Probably. but you never know. I mean, that's another weird one. And do you have any other UFC talk
for that card that just on? No, I'm good. You?
Okay. I want to talk about this Bellator fight. So,
okay.
Sergio Pettis getting his ass kicked for like 3.5 rounds, pulls out this Hail Mary spinning back fist and knocks out. I gotta pull this one up. It's fucking. I'm gonna show it because Bellator posted that, and they typically do not care when we post shit. Let me adjust the volume here. It's fucking stupid Twitter bullshit. I just want no volume, and I want to be at the beginning. And here we go. No volume. So here you go. So he throws a kick, and then boom.
Man, I did not see that. He was going in for more, was he?
Yeah, he didn't land that last one, but I was like, holy fuck. And because I think the coaches told him something to the effect like, you gotta get loose out there, and you're fucking getting your ass beat, and just kind of go for broke. And he just finally let it go and landed it. And his older brother put some money on him too. I'll show his betting stub here.
Oh yeah.
So it's nice to see when your big brother's got a little
10 grand. Look at
faith
that.
in you. Puts it at a 175, where it's gonna pay out like some money. So good on him. Like they're winning, and his little brother's having some success now. So that's cool to see. Maybe he needs to be on a Wheaties box and curtail his good wins. Isn't that what happened to Anthony? As soon as he hit the Wheaties box, it was
bad. Yeah, it's really bad. I think the Wheaties box is like the Madden cover is a curse. Can't do it.
That was the UFC cover for a little while too.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone that goes on there, bad things happen.
Yes, they do. Are we good? I got some news for you if you're ready.
Mm-hmm.
Did you hear that Jake Paul is going to be facing Tyron Woodley because Tommy Fury is injured, has a broken rib and a chest infection? And so what do you think about this?
Lies. I think like that Fury kid is afraid to fight Jake. And I was going to ask this question and ask the nuts, but who wins this second time around?
I think the result is the same.
Yeah, I'm going to actually go with Woodley this time.
Really?
I think the advantage is on him because there's no pressure on him. And now he can come in reckless and wild, kind of like Bisping came in on Rockhold that second time where he took the fight on like 3 days notice.
Yeah.
Like he's got nothing to lose. And he already lost and knows he has to throw hands now. He can still throw hands. But he's been so hesitant in all these fights because he's been afraid to get knocked out. But what do you have to lose now? He has nothing to lose. So I would bet on him to win. More than likely Paul's going to win, but I like Woodley for an upset here.
Okay.
But we'll see.
I can respect that.
We'll see what happens. It's boxing. Maybe it's a draw and they want to stretch out to 3. But then here's the other question. Who actually wants to fucking see that fight? So what are they going to sell? 2 pay-per-views now instead of 3?
I think they sell more than that. I think they're going to do I think they're going to do about 60 to 70% of the first time around. It won't be as much, but it'll be something.
And then Woodley makes bank again. And here it is. Like, you have all the UFC rejects and they leave the UFC and they make so much more money doing bullshit. It's fucking pathetic, but it's a sad state of the UFC when that's the case for all these guys.
Yes, sir.
So we should talk about our sponsor. Let's talk a little Manscaped.
Manscaped. Hey, Matt, did you know it's holiday season?
That's what I hear. I'm hearing good things.
And if you don't know what to get as a gift or stocking stuffer, well, today's sponsor, Manscaped, has the tools to guarantee you win this year's stocking stuffer or white elephant competition. You ever do that, white elephant? You know, you give it like
yes,
crazy gift. Manscaped is the leader in men's below the waist grooming, and they have served more than 4 million men worldwide. If my math is correct, that's almost 8 million balls, Matt.
That's a lot of balls.
8 million.
Well, it's probably 7,999,000 because there's probably a couple guys that don't have 2. Like, I'm just saying,
who goes around and tests this? Does someone have to feel every official ball? I don't know. But anyways, that's a lot of balls being grabbed. Get 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/MMA-nuts.
Ho, 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 fellas. Naughty or nice, 'tis the season to perform. So now these are our picks for Manscaped Surefire Win stocking stuffers. So number 1, you get Manscaped 2-in-1 shampoo plus conditioner. It's just launched. You kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Number 2, you get the Manscaped Cologne. That's right. Infused body wash. Number 3, you get the Shears 2.0 luxury 4-piece nail kit. Number 4, crop mops, ball wipes for your staggy balls. And number 5, you get the Manscaped signature Cologne. That's a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of stuff.
I was just reading this. Everything's vegan, cruelty-free, dye-free, sulfate-free, and paraben-free. It's all about them fucking parabens. So you know their products are legit. And you can close it out.
Well, the only thing that's not free, Matt, is the product, but that's okay because we're going to give you 20% off and free shipping at manscaped.com/MMA-nuts. It'll be the ballsiest gift giver this year with Manscaped. You know what to do.
That's right. Clean your balls. It's a perfect Christmas present. Give it to your dad. Here you go, Dad.
Although I don't know, like dads might have some pretty, because at some point you're gonna stop like really trimming that shit up perfect because it's like, you know, it's gonna be how it's gonna be.
Nah, I think you still gotta care. I'm fucking 80. I'm still gonna care. I'm that guy. I care. You gotta always care.
Razor.
That's right. Fucking Russian bitch shaving your nuts.
That's right.
With the Manscaped razor. And that the handheld one, not the trimmer, but the razor they give is actually pretty sweet. I used that the other day. It's like I feel like it's got 5 little razors. It's like a little handheld one, and you ain't gonna cut yourself because it feels like the blades are really close together. So I tested that one out. Worked well. It works wonders, they say. So back to the show. Let's see. UFC 269 coming up this weekend. Yeah. Pull up the card. Whoa. Every time I go to their website, they want to just force feed me some fucking ads. So just real quick look at the main card and prelims, and then we'll come back and talk about a couple of fights. So you got Oliveira versus Poirier for a title. We got Nunes and Pena. Jeff Neal, who had I think a DWI and a weapons charge the other day. Yeah, but apparently he's still fighting because that's all alleged until it's found out in a court of law against Ponzinibbio. And then Cody Garbrandt, Sean O'Malley. I thought the weird thing is Dominic Cruz is on the fucking prelims somewhere. Like, what the shit is that? You got Emmett and Ige. That should be a good fight. Pedro Munoz, Dominic Cruz. It's weird to see Dominic Cruz ranked number 10, by the way. A couple heavyweights. And what's the early ones? Ooh, Miranda Maverick fighting. All right. Ryan Hall making a comeback. No, he hasn't fought. Everyone has been ducking him.
No one wants to fight him. He's too scary. This is a pretty solid card.
Yes. So let's talk about the first fight. Charles Oliveira, Dustin Poirier. So I'll lead in with, you got two very confident fighters. So what do you think is going to happen there? As I fix myself up back.
Make your oh
segue.
Well, yeah, it's a beautiful segue. I mean, I'm torn on who's going to win this one. I really do. Oliveira's been on a tear, like 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 fights. Yeah. And Tony Ferguson, Michael Chandler, Kevin Lee. I mean, Jim Miller, he's been through some guys. And I like him. I also like Poirier. I think Oliveira wins this one. I don't know. I think this could be the fight of the year if these two guys show up and, want to go and everybody stays vertical long enough. Like this could be crazy. So, but I take Oliveira. Decision.
I'm leaning that way. And you look at Oliveira's finish rate is 90%. Poirier's finish rate is 75%. Poirier, he's on a 3-fight win streak, but I forgot what I write. 8 of his last 10. One of those is a no contest, but it's 2 wins over McGregor, Dan Hooker, Max Holloway, Eddie Alvarez, Justin Gaethje, Anthony Pettis, and like, holy fuck. But again, you get 2 hungry guys wanting to get the title. And I used to like Poirier, and then I didn't like him because I think he's too confident. And I don't know if beating McGregor twice is super impressive these days. I'd say once beating him is impressive, the second time not. If that makes any sense. Because the second time he broke his leg. How's that?
Okay, fair enough.
But again, another tough fight. And who has the advantage? Where it's probably Poirier with cardio advantage, but ground is Oliveira. Stand up, it's probably close, maybe an edge to Poirier, but Oliveira's stand up has gotten so much better in his last few fights. So, I mean, he dropped and took out Chandler with strikes. I think it was a left hook that dropped him, and then he eventually ended up finishing him off. So, but he almost got finished by Chandler too. So that one was a 50-50. So this is one of those ones where it's like, 50-50. Who do you want? Who do you like better? I think I lean towards Oliveira. I think I like an Oliveira guillotine. It's tough to guillotine because even McGregor had Poirier in a pretty tight guillotine, and Poirier got out.
That's a good point.
Yeah, I like a 4th round Oliveira sub. Hopefully it's just gonna be a war. I mean, it has to be. I feel like it's a Gaethje fight. Because here's another guy in Oliveira who's also wins a lot of has, I think, the most submissions in UFC history. Likes the guillotine, maybe an anaconda. I keep seeing video of Poirier working on the anaconda, but I also feel like we haven't had a weird outcome in a while. And maybe this is the time where we have a majority draw or something, some kind of fucking chaos, right? The ref poke. Yeah, an eye poke.
One
and that fight's over.
Fight's over. We don't even get to see anything.
Yeah. Just an first strike eye poke. I like this. What happened? Oh yeah, run it again. Fuck.
Somebody was just talking to me today about them when they were a kid and they used to watch Mike Tyson, and they remember their dad getting pissed because they bought the pay-per-view and it was over in like 15 seconds.
Yeah, it was every one of his fights. So what do you expect?
Yeah. So maybe it'll be something like that, but only with the eye poke this time. So
I'd be okay with this. I feel like we need some chaos. Because in that next fight, so you have Amanda Nunes and Julianna Pena, and I was watching I don't know what it was, the UFC 269 countdown, and I didn't know Pena is actually training out here locally. So she's training in Bensonville, Schaumburg, and Des Plaines based on, am I doing boxing, jiu-jitsu, or what have you? Had no idea that she was local, but
Schaumburg for jiu-jitsu? Maybe. Nah.
Yeah.
Could it be?
I think that's where she was. Yeah, for jiu-jitsu. Yeah. So I don't like her chances at all. So with that being said, I mean, it's fucking Amanda Nunes, but at what point does Nunes take her foot off the gas and enjoy being a parent? Are we at that point yet?
Not
or
this
she's
weekend.
Still hungry? No. Yeah, I don't think so. Because wasn't there all this hype on Pena back in the day, and then she had some kind of injury and it was out forever, and then finally came back. But
yes, she had a ruptured scrotum.
Yeah. See, I just don't think she's gonna do well. What do you think?
I agree. I mean, Nunes all day.
Okay.
I don't see how this goes any other way. But I was saying about Schomburg. I wonder maybe Comprito's training or jiu-jitsu because he's in Schomburg.
I don't know if they showed that. They showed the 3 places she was training. I didn't see. I think it was somewhere else. Did he move to Schomburg now?
I thought so. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't talked to him in quite a long time, but that's what I thought I saw. So maybe not.
Gotcha. What else is happening out there? That's the only fights I want to talk about.
Well, our friend
isn't Sean O'Malley on that card too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I want to show you a little video of Hasbulla.
Yeah.
Chopping a little bit of onions.
They don't work. That other guy is everywhere. Better watch out. Hasbulla is a sneaky fucker.
Here he's cooking some shit. I don't know what this is. Some kind of Russian dish. The other guy's super happy.
Yeah, I've seen that other guy before.
Okay.
Like doing cooking type stuff. Number 1, Hasbulla. And then he's probably sucker punch him. Guarantee it.
Nope, It ends there.
There's usually a sucker punch from that guy. That guy likes to sucker punch people for some reason.
Anyways, it's the saga continues. Oh man, the internet. It's everywhere.
Down. Hasbulla.
Just think about this. 10 years ago, these little fuckers could not have been famous, but now they can.
Fucking everybody could be famous these days. Yeah. It's great. I love it.
But it's fleeting now. It's only for a short period of time.
That's true.
And then you're done.
It's true. I'm gonna not say that joke and just move right along. So I guess Eagle FC is Habib's promotion. So here you go. This is probably one of the weirdest matchups we've had in a while. So January 28th, you're gonna have Tyrone Spong versus Bigfoot Silva as a headlining fight, and it's an MMA fight. Spong hasn't fought MMA in almost 10 years. He only has 2 fights. Bigfoot is 1-9 and 1 no contest in his last 11 MMA fights. Who wins that? That's a coin flip in my book.
Spong still been doing kickboxing?
I don't know. The last I knew, I thought he had blew out something horrific. I thought he had some kind of leg injury, so I don't even remember.
Yeah, I think you're right. You're right.
What he's been doing. So maybe he's been doing some boxing.
I still think Spong wins that one.
Probably, right? Because he's younger. And then they also said Rashad Evans is going to be fighting on that card.
Nice.
It's weird. But I guess, people need to get money. You can't stay retired as a fighter.
No.
It's too easy to come back and make, a couple $100,000 on one of these offshoots.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy that you can make
big bucks.
Yeah, you can make that money so quick. It's like I remember Rashad being all Mr. like Zen.
Yeah.
Turned into like this guru guy. And now he's like,
yeah,
I have sewed myself back together and now I will fight for lots of money.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, sure.
Did
like
you say 1 million?
Yeah. Done. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I don't think they care about the arena.
Not really.
No.
Like, whatever.
Just prize fighters.
You got any other canoes?
Yeah. This past week Dana White had the COVID.
Yes.
Did you see all the news stories surrounding that? Apparently he called up Joe Rogan and they got him on
I love it.
Crazy cocktail. But he's like, I spray eucalyptus every morning and do a plunge and steam bath. And then I was like, what the hell? I can't smell anything. I know what this means. So he said he got out of the steam and got on the phone and called Joe right away.
Dr. Joe Rogan.
And Joe gave him his all medication things that work for him, like Z-Pak, prednisone, ivermectin, monoclonal antibodies.
Yeah, I guess that one's pretty good.
Vitamin drip and an NAD drip.
Yep. Yeah.
So like it's like you're having a hospital like in your house. You just administer yourself. So
I love it. And I think he said he was vaccinated too. So good. That's always interesting when the vaccinated are getting sick. I'm all for if you should be able to take any treatment you want. How's that? Especially if it helps.
I agree.
Moving right along. This isn't tweet of the week, but
I will take blowjobs in that case.
Fine. I will not deliver those, but
not from you.
I'll approve those.
Can you prescribe those, please?
Yeah, I'll prescribe those for you. I am a doctor on the weekends.
Perfect.
Or actually every day now.
I will be your patient zero.
Fine. I have to prescribe my patient numerous blowjobs per day. Can you take care of that, nurses?
For mental health.
Yeah, he needs to keep his sanity. This is kind of tweet of the week, but not. So it says someone followed Mike Tyson home the other day in his Tesla. I don't know.
That's funny.
Like, that's silly. And then we'll do a little Ask the Nuts. So I don't know if you've seen pictures of Conor McGregor. Did he eat all the steroids or what?
Is that the same person? Good God.
Yeah, you look at the tattoos.
His face looks gigantic.
Well, it's a swollen head from all the juice. I think they said he's 190 right now. But again, he's also healing from a horrific injury. So he's probably on all this shit.
So they're probably just getting them prepared to re-enter
the octagon.
Sure.
Something like that. Moving right along. So Jeremy Stevens had a list of names. He said, man, I'd love to fight any of these guys who have been around as long as me. So Clay Guida, Nate Diaz, Jim Miller, Cowboy Cerrone. Who would you like to see him fight next out of those?
I think I would like to see Jim Miller. I like that one.
Yeah, I'm with you. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
Because Miller's been on a little bit of a resurgence.
Yeah.
And it's weird that
it's the wrong fight for Nate. So
yeah, Nate's not gonna take that fight. I don't even know who the fuck Nate's gonna fight next.
They offered him that one dude.
Wasn't he
what the hell is it?
Was it Leon Edwards and then
Chimaev or something?
Chimaev? Oh yeah, that's the one they were talking about.
But he's like, that's disrespectful. That guy's too new.
Yeah,
like okay.
Well, they're trying to murder fucking Diaz. Yeah. You don't want him to fight Chimaev because there was a grappling match. I think it was Chimaev and Jack Hermanson. You have to look that up. But whoever he grappled with, he fucking manhandled.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh my God, this guy, he's gonna fuck people up, period. And then this one comes from Real Convict Donald on Twitter. Pull this up here. So Aldo versus McGregor. Will it happen? When? At what weight? What result?
No.
Just no.
No. I don't think it happens. I don't see that happening.
I don't know. McGregor weighs 50 pounds more. No.
Yeah, because I'm picturing like, would Aldo fight at 170? I think no. So it's never gonna happen.
No, but I'm fuck. Yeah, I still, even if there was a weight that they could fight at, I'd still take McGregor. I still think he has his number. Yeah. Maybe because I thought he had Poirier's number. That didn't work out. Do you got any other news or articles?
I have Miesha Tate.
Okay.
You're like, okay.
I'm in.
Hold on.
Is she doing work? I get support work.
Almost shared you. Here she is. She said she's very proud of her butt. She lost a lot of the butt during having the baby. And then she's like, she's been working it. So she's doing her thing here. We got a little
nice working
it there.
You gotta come up higher. What's she doing there?
A little bit of that going on.
Cool.
So
I can support that. I can get behind that.
It's very rated G, Matt. I'm sorry. I know you were expecting PG-13 at least, but
yeah, that allows you to say fuck at least once.
Yes.
So fuck.
Is that the rule? One fuck?
Yeah.
Now we have 3.
Fucked. Well, our show is X-rated, so we have about 15.
Yeah.
I can't. Yeah. And then, do you have any knowledge? We'll close it out.
I do. Hold on. There's a video.
Here we go.
Just hold on. I'm not going to share the sound because it's got like some weird music on it, and I don't know what'll happen if I do that. So, so here we are. We're in the bush, and apparently
we've seen that guy.
There's a dog being.
We might have even played this a couple times.
You think so?
Yeah.
Did we play this one?
I think so, but it's like a couple of years old.
He's like, get out of here. That dude is like, okay.
Because he saved his dog's life, because kangaroos are cunts because they have their claws. And they fuck you up with the fucking dig their claws into you. Because I think that's why that dog had that thick collar to protect its neck.
Oh, okay.
And then that guy comes up and just like a stiff jab, like, bitch, what's up? And then the fucking kangaroo just hulks out on him, like, what? Are you sure? I'm like, oh no, you don't want to do this.
So we've played this one recently?
No, it's like a couple years old.
Oh,
but
okay. It popped up on my feed, and I was like, whoa, that's cool.
It's all right. I love that video because that's the only time I've seen someone like fucking, unless you go black and white. I think they used to box kangaroos back in the day with like the old time boxing gloves, and people would get in the ring and fucking, you can't have cool shit happen like that anymore. So it's got to happen in like another country. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the US used to do that. So I saw
that's
this.
Fucked up that a kangaroo can box, though. I think that's pretty.
I know,
crazy.
But did we learn from kangaroos? Because I swear, like if you look at certain animals, they are doing some sort of martial arts at times, where you see, I don't know what fucking animals are grappling, maybe bears grappling and alligators, crocodiles. It seems like each species has got some kind of technique that kind of translates to some sort of martial art.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Did you see this? The official wizard of New Zealand was fired by the city council after more than 2 decades.
Well, that sucks.
It says for more than 2 decades, New Zealand city of Christchurch has annually paid thousands of dollars to Ian Blackberry Channel, known as the official wizard of New Zealand. And now the city wants him to disappear. This guy made $16,000 annually in New Zealand dollars. So he made like $260,000 in US dollars over 23 years for acts of wizardry and other wizard-like services. I didn't know that was a thing. These motherfuckers have a necromancer on the payroll.
Yes.
Like, what the shit, man? Can we get that? Can we
hire that guy? He's out of a job. We could probably offer him like $5 an hour.
Yeah.
So
like I need a necromancer in my fucking court. I need backup, man. Just come over here and cast a couple spells on my enemies, man.
Yes. I will take
you don't even have to be that good. Just be like, just do work.
Mm-hmm.
And then the last thing I saw, Christmas is right around the corner. So apparently this looks like in Paris, they have this big inflatable Christmas tree.
It looks like a butt plug.
Yeah, doesn't it?
What the hell?
What the fuck, Paris? They're doing a lot of butt fucking or
Crazy.
Plug fucking. I don't know what goes on over there. I don't know things. I just report news. How's that?
Same.
As I finish that off, that was delicious.
Oh.
I don't know what it is. Zevia and vodka, delicious.
Good. You just totally rammed that. That's awesome. Oh, I think I thought of one more thing. Have you seen the show Yellowstone?
Someone else was asking me about that. Is it with Kevin Costner?
Yeah, I think you would like it. It's Game of Thrones in the Wyoming and Montana and Utah, like cowboys and Indians, and like it's good. It's like it reminds me a lot of Game of Thrones, but a little bit different. So it's a lot of like backstabbing and killing and weird shit happening. So I don't know if they can keep. We watched like 5 or 6 episodes. I don't know if they can keep the pace up. I think there's 4 seasons or 5, but it's good.
Okay.
I highly recommend it if you can watch it.
Will I get sucked into the Netflix? Where do they just keep you in and it's auto plays? Will I just lose a day of my life if I start this?
It's not on Netflix though. You have to stream it from random places. I think you can Paramount Network or something. This one.
Is it on their streaming network or is it? I'll figure it out. So I
bet you can watch it through Comcast. Yeah, it's really good. Highly recommend.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm being for a show. I'm not really watching any show right now. So
yeah, that's a good one. You should. We like that one a lot. I was like, whoa, this is really good. Very surprising. And since you like Red Dead Redemption, it's like kind of that in a way. Right. So not quite as old. It's more modern.
Is there naked in there?
Yep.
Are there little people?
Not yet, but
okay. So I have my 2 requirements for a show: naked and little people.
Yeah.
All right. Let's shut it down. Move around.
That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name's Ingo Weigel.
Matt Rivet, thanks for playing.